Alrighty. We are live. Hello, Lorem. Hey. They made me realistic? What made you realistic? Okay. What did we leave off on? Ah, right. The boss. Making the boss do all these kind of stuff. Let's... Gotta test it to make sure the boss is actually working. Okay? Oof. Oh, an artist made like a realistic version of you? That's cool. Okay. The boss does not move right now. That's concerning. And I do not know why. Huh. I guess their walking is just like broken right now. Why is that? Oh. I think that's why. There we go. That was pretty easy. The music's a little bit straight. No, this is the same lo-fi music as normal. Well, it's a different song, and we're just in like a very calm part of it right now. I went to McDonald's today, by the way. So there we go. Got it. Ouch. Ah! Okay, so they slid there. Now they're charging. And then sliding. Ah, right. Okay, that was an issue that we had to solve. Good testing to remind me of what we're doing. So we need a variable called attacking, I think. Is that me, or did the lights just like... that spooked me. Right. Do I have any... Can I reorganize my variables, by the way? It would like be really convenient if I could like reorder them. Oh yeah, I can. So that's really convenient, actually. I'm gonna put all my booleans in like the same place. Can slide under. Come on. There we go. At McDonald's, they always eat 10 McNuggets, medium Fanta, medium fries. Oh, that's your normal order? My normal order is a just a cheeseburger meal where you got 2 cheeseburgers, a soda. That's pretty much. And occasionally we get an extra thing that we use like points for. Anyway, the point of all this, so now we need another variable called is attacking. is attacking, and this will be called where whenever any attack is currently active. If an attack is currently active, then is attacking, then nothing else can happen pretty much. This way, because what happened before was they started charging and then they stopped because we exited the range and came back into it. So then it started a different event. It ended the other one and continued doing a different one. Are you sure he's attacking? I'm fairly certain he's attacking. I could be wrong, though. And if I'm wrong, we'll figure it out, I guess. Put it above there. Is attacking. So by default, this value is false. I think the way we're going to do this is we're just going to do a branch here. Someone knocking or someone hammering? What's happening out there? Alright, so we get it is attacking. If is attacking is false, then we continue into choose attack. If is attacking is not false, which means that we are attacking right now, then we'll do some stuff. So open the door. Open the door. Nah, they would have called me if I actually needed to open the door. So the idea is essentially just get more branches. Just more if statements. We can solve it all with if we just get more if statements. Just a couple more if statements, you know? Actually, no, we don't need that one. We're already calling that here. Then, okay, so yeah, what we actually want to do is as soon as we get in here, we set is attacking to true. This means that now, this can't be called anymore. So this is like the first thing that happens the moment they start attacking. The music is going hard right now. Well, not hard, but it is a vibe. And then we can simply, at the end of every like tree, add a thing that says set. Yeah, we just set is attacking to false. You should know, Lauren, black chickens have existed for a very long time. You're not gonna... My goodness. Oops. I'm just gonna copy paste this. There we go. Also, hello people who have joined. I hope you are all doing well and enjoying the stream. Okay. So all of these set is attacking back to false, right? Can't slide attack, and then here we have launch, and just put it there. Although this does kind of mean, do we need the okay, Lauren. Straighten that out real quick. Expand domain. Domain expansion. I've not watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't watched many anime in a while, but the memes still come to me in a dream. I've been practicing. Before stream, I've been starting to like make lists of like things to talk about when I go on the stream. No anime? Yeah, I used to watch a lot of anime. Like when I was in middle school, oh my god, I would binge entire seasons of anime in like a day or two. Just from the moment I got home and then to like 2 a.m. in the morning. But nowadays I just don't. I don't really have a reason. What I was saying before is that, do we need to do these checks of is grappling though? Or, so we have is grappling, can slide, and can launch. Do we really need any of these if... Actually, we can use them. I got another idea. So, we probably want to add another... so we already have a branch here, right? I think if these events get called, but the conditions for them to activate are false, then we have to... do you ever shower before going to school? No, not once. But I was the kind of person who would wake up 5 minutes before the bus arrived, and then would like rush to get to... I mean, sometimes I would be out of the house when the bus is arriving, so like pretty much no, never. Which honestly, in hindsight, I should have. Cause showering wakes you up. It's just good. It's just good for you, you know. But I was also, again, I was watching a ton of anime in like middle school, and I stopped it in high school, but I picked up other habits like writing, a lot of writing. So I'd still wake up like really late and sleep late, wake up early, go to school, dead tired. Are you seeing what I'm putting down here, by the way? If the action cannot be called, then instead go back to choosing a different attack. Only Americans do the shower? Okay, if you say so. Cause I didn't. I can just add this over here as well. This is essentially just a check to make sure that everything is going hunky-dory. Does anyone say that anymore? Am I like... Am I like the only person? I just pick random words that I decide to... I'm just going to keep saying these kind of things. What kind of phone do I have? I have like an iPhone... I actually don't know. I have two. I have an iPhone, which I only use for like certain things. I have no idea what it is. And then my actual phone is an Android something. I got no idea. Okay. Charge. And I guess we can just do the same thing here. Actually, no, this is a different check, so we don't want to do that. What exactly is this doing? Is grappling is false? I see. I understand now. Yeah, we said is grappling true here. Right. Okay. Anyway. I'm gonna have to, by the way, I'm gonna have to rework all my code so I can actually fit in the conditions for like animation. Well, not really. I just have to move stuff around a bit. So, if sliding cannot be called, okay, do that. If you can't launch yourself because you're not on the, because you're falling or something. I just realized something. Wall, like grabbing onto a wall, the way we currently have it set up, you're still falling. You're just like falling slowly. which means that the way we want to use the launch, where the person jumps onto a wall and then launches themselves from that wall at you, won't work. We'll have to solve that in a bit. But okay, so this way everything should be kind of good, and the boss should now only do one thing. Huh. Ouch. Okay. Sometimes he just doesn't do anything. Was he grappling me there? I can't tell. I think the problem is that we have it on when we overlap. So if we just keep overlapping, he won't do anything else again. Yeah. Detecting the player is not how we want to do this. We don't really need them to detect the player either, actually, because we just need an area where as soon as you enter this area, yeah. Okay, so instead, we'll move this guy over here. And you know what? I'm trying to think of how exactly I'm going to do this. You hate mobile games? That's fair. Okay, I got it. So we have the spawn enemy blueprint. Now we need a different type of blueprint. This is going to be our BP boss trigger. This is going to do two things. One, it's going to spawn the boss. Actually, it's going to do one thing. Because I just realized if we just have it that can we have it just on event begin play, choose attack? Oh, mobile game ads. Yeah, those are a cancer, so I can understand why you not like them. I'm like trying to think of exactly how we're gonna puzzle our way through this. Have you seen the ads of I forget what the game is called. That gardening game where they even have like real life, like live action ads as well now. Okay, let's puzzle this out. So copy paste that. Then set this up. Bind event undestroyed. Okay, we already have that. That's cool. But also, get the player. Set that. The player. Garden escape. Thank you. Get the player pawn and set that to our player. And call choose attack. Actually, would we want it to be more of a tick event instead? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Because this will only get called once. We need it to be called get called multiple times. I'd hate to add another thing onto our tick events, but also kind of might have to. So, you know, we do what we must. Why are you not? There you go. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. I'm in a mood today, I don't know. Just like... Have any of you guys played Portal, by the way? I have not. I've watched a lot of stuff related to Portal, but I've never played it. So can slide is true, and if it's true, they can walk. Because that means they're not sliding on the ground right now. There's no sense. Never played Portal? It's a good game. I'd recommend it. I've never played it myself, but I would recommend it. Whatever, I can put it in here. It's fine. It is technically a part of the realignment process. Well, not really, but... jeez. Whatever, just gonna make it longer. It's fine. There we go. Move this over now, finally. All this work just to keep things not looking crazy. Ever played Portal? Not really. Not really what? So, update animation. If they are not attacking, then choose an attack while updating movement and all that. There we go. We gotta move all of this down now. Huh? Oh, weird. That's very, very odd. You said not really? What, did I... I'm saying so many things that I actually have no idea. What did I say? I said not really in relation to what? So if they are attacking, then obviously they're doing the attack and not walking. So actually, I don't even need to do anything else. Your brain is not braining? Indeed, indeed. I could probably put it over. It's because I'm focusing on you know, coding right now, so I'm like, huh, yeah, what'd you say? Nah, I don't need... I'm overcomplicating stuff. There we go. Just put it back right there. That should work fine. Well, nope. I was wrong. Why? What was the issue? By default, it's set to false. So it updates animation, chooses an attack. What's the issue here? Oh. Okay. This is not... Yeah, that's definitely not the way to do it. Okay, I'm gonna undo. Never mind, I cannot undo. I'm gonna take this out of here. Place all this stuff back where it's, you know, in its place. Oh, like over here. And I need to add a different type of event, I think. So, put this back over here. And instead, in the site. So before I had it on overlap, I'll begin overlap specifically. Can I make it like while overlapping is true? No. That's a problem. Yikes. I mean, for now, I guess we'll have it on component begin overlap just because, I mean, what else can we do? I'll figure something out later. On component begin overlap, I mean, I guess there's no reason not to bring this over again. Do a check to make sure that this is actually the player as well. Is other actor equal to player pawn? If it is, then continue. Check if we're already attacking. You're playing Battle Cats? How far are you in the game? And we move forward. Okay. There we go. Set all that up, and I mean, we're essentially just undoing the changes that I did before, but it is what it is. You're far. Very specific. Okay. I'll be honest. Soda doesn't quite quench my thirst. The way water does. Because, like, soda's... the sugar, I feel like it dries out my throat. Water, that hydrates. I actually feel refreshed after drinking water. Okay, so make sure that's the player. If it is, set that to the player. And if are we attacking? No, then start attacking. And then we have all these loops for if these things don't function, go back to attacking. But now, how do we have it that it will attack again anyway? Even if you're still inside the... I feel like there has to be a way to make it so that while you're overlapping, you're doing this stuff, right? I feel like that there has to be something for that. Oh, whoops. Check this out. I am sorry, I hit the mic. Oof. I sincerely apologize for that. Sorry, I hope your ears are okay. How many levels are there in Battle Cats? Because 15 doesn't sound very far, to be honest with you, Lorem. Unfeel while overlapping. Because I feel like there has to be something like that. You hit the... I hit the mic. As in the microphone thing. Of cat tower. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I guess that is an option. But it doesn't really solve our thing. So we can do a while and have it. So by creating a variable called like is overlapping, and then have it be set to true, obviously when you begin overlapping, and then add that boolean here into the tick event so that while it's overlapping, they'll call the attack. But I don't know. I feel like that's not the best way to do something. Can we call this event at the end of like all this stuff? Like we have is attacking, right? But could we also call on begin overlap? No. Okay. Bind event to on begin overlap on active begin overlap. No. Okay. That would have been really convenient if we could just call this event delegate. If I okay. Add a custom of no, the order is wrong. Yikes. So where's our timer? What are these things? By event. Set by huh? What is this? Set delegate by reference? No, I mean, maybe. It kind of depends on what that actually does. Set delegate by reference. Because I have no idea. Oh my goodness. Yeah, come on, I want to see what does this do. I have to specify Unreal, because of course I do. I mean, it makes sense. There's lots of different programming stuff. Say, was that the byte of 87? Are you happy? A delegate, I mean, that might work. So no. From what I'm seeing, I don't really think that's actually, I think I'm overcomplicating this stuff. Add custom event. Continue fighting. There we go. Now, worst case scenario, I can't do this because Unreal goes, oh, that's an infinite loop. In which case, very annoying. But I'll have to figure out something else. Continue fighting. So, the idea is after they do an attack, they've gone through all the events of the attack, now we continue fighting. That, yeah. Right as the thing says. Do 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 There we go. Come on. Straighten. There we go. So that should hopefully work. You're happy about what? For me saying, is that the bite of 87? Cool. Ouch. No, but I guess we had the same problem as before, where he just starts doing random stuff. Like, not even trying to hurt you specifically, just random things. But I mean, that's more of an issue of how we have it set up than anything else. Okay, I think that's kind of it. We just have to... Oh, yeah, I didn't do anything with the boss trigger. Whoops. Whatever. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's reset player. I think it'll be better once we have it do certain, like, change the way the attacking works. Yeah, we're gonna have to change so much. I'm realizing. Oh my gosh. Well, that's fine. We want this boss to work, so we got to do stuff. Let's just start with the launch attack. And to do the launch attack, I'm gonna need to make a folder for the boss enemy. Boss. We're gonna make another paper, like a paper sprite actor. Call this BP scalable walls. No. I'll figure out a better name for it. These will be jump off points. Let's give this a sprite. The sprite is going to be something, you know, like this. That's kind of fine. Is there anything better? Essentially just needs to be flat. Like horizontal. No. That's not great. Whatever. I could just draw something real quick. And you know what? I will, actually. I will draw something real quick. We gotta change the size of this thing. File. No. How do I change it? Bring it down to, like, the scale that we're working on, which is, we're like 16-bit, so. Come on. There you go. There we go. Even this is still, like, way out of... Well, I'm just gonna draw, like, a chain. Actually, can you make clear, like, see-through, like, transparent images in Paint? You might not be able to. In which case... Is there just a chain thing? No, there isn't. Okay. Unfortunate. That's perfect. Make this gray. That's it. Hey, are you a cheeseburger? Because every time I see... Riz music with cheeseburger start playing. Very cool, Laura. That's all I can say to that. There you go, chain. We'll save that. Mighty Grandpa. New folder. Call this, assets. This will be bad chain. There you go. Pulling the bad chain. There we go. The asset is here. Can I... Do I have to open you to save? There you go. Save. Make a sprite of you. Sprite actions. Create sprite. There we go. Save that up as well. Can I remove the white in here? Or like in here? No. not like this. Whatever. Jump off points will be bad chain sprite. There you go. What does this look like in the actual thing? Oh my god, it's huge. I'm not surprised it's huge. But oh my gosh. It's just a massive pillar. But it works. Jump off points. We need to give these... collision. Make sure that they actually have collision. Block all? That... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let me make sure that it's good. Put that on 0, so it's aligned with everything. Yeah, okay, perfect. It's a wall as needed. I mean, we could just change the size here. Come on. Let me change your size. There we go, scale. There we go. Do you love... I have no idea what gamma to... What are you talking about? What is that? Hey there. I see you. Okay. So the idea here is that how am I gonna do this? I'm like trying to think of, because having these things, I kind of need to change. Actually, I need to change the collision so that you can actually wall jump. Wait. Is that what I want to do? Not really. Except yes. Let me go back to the player. How does our wall jump work? We check if we can wall jump, and if we can, we do all this math and then launch ourselves in that direction. But also, we have a thing where, yeah, we check if there's a wall there, and if there is a wall, what do we do if there's a wall? If we're falling... I have no idea what I don't even remember what any of this does, to be honest with you. Whatever, we'll get to it. We need a variable in here called jump points. And this needs to be a referenced a paper sprite reference. Actually, I just realized, couldn't I have made this a paper sprite instead of a... Well, I guess not. Whatever, that's fine. We're gonna need the player later, but it's okay. We need a paper sprite actor object reference. Reference. This is gonna be an array, I'm pretty sure, because we're gonna have like two. It's a very small array, but it's an array anyway. Open the eye up so we can make it a reference to the ones that exist in the level specifically. When launch gets called, the okay. Each of these are gonna need a... We're gonna need to give them an arrow. And this arrow is gonna be the jump location. So... yeah. Turn this thing around. Wait, what's the angle it's at? What's its relative? I have no idea. Okay, no, it's good. Let's hope this doesn't crash. I certainly am hoping for that. That it doesn't happen. That it doesn't... I'm hoping it does not happen. To clarify. Whew. We essentially want them to go up here. So when self-launch gets called... Oh boy, this is going to be really complicated. Or... Actually, no. And if it happens... I mean, it happens, I guess. Actually, we want a different event instead of self-launch. We want an event that gets called first, so that we throw so that the enemy, like, wherever they are, they launch themselves, they like jump over to wherever the arrow point is. So let's say we get this guy. If he's over here, he's gonna randomly choose one of the two walls. If you choose this wall, they'll jump all the way to this wall. And if they jump to this wall, they'll like jump up. Either way, they'll grab on and then launch themselves. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Ah. It was closed. Whoops. Or maybe we should have it be instead that it chooses the wall that's farthest from it. That way we can... Dang it. That way we can have it be 180. So that when it does stuff, it'll jump across and then jump across. I think that works. Although we don't really want it to jump. We want them to essentially fly. Yeah. So we have their arrow location. So the event, let's call it a custom event. Find jump point. Actually, I think we might need to do a direct reference to, yeah, to BP jump off points instead of just paper sprite in general. Yeah, we need it. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Do I still play Balloons Tower Defense 6? Occasionally. Usually with my friend. Get jump points. We'll need that in a moment. So, when find jump point is called, we want to set walk speed to 0 so that we can do, like, start doing stuff. Walk speed to 0, have a delay to act, like, for the animation to play. And then I mean, we can actually probably put all this before the delay since we need to actually get the jump points first. Get a copy of specifically of a random integer in range of 0 to 1. So this way, we're either going to get the item in the 0 slot or the item in the 1 slot. Because considering there's only 2 items in the array, that's fine. Because there's 2 walls. So let's, you know what, we could set that like right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, jump points, 1, 2. Jump off point 1, jump off point 2. Well, actually, I mean, that's if we want it to be completely random. Do we want it to be that it's the farthest one so that they can, like, jump across? It probably would look better if we did that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That makes this a little more complicated. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna put this after the... For each loop, it's a very small... in the loop body, we're going to... We might want to do a for each with break, but for now... the array element, we want to get their jump. I mean, casting is not really what we want. I shouldn't have closed it. Yeah, we want the arrow, which will be jump ref. There we go. So, as the array element, we want their jump ref. Wait, this might be a little difficult. Get location, world location. Because my idea was just we get the world location of both of them, and then, you know, whichever one is farthest from the boss is the one we jump to. Which, you know, saying it out is pretty simple enough, but we do need to save the variables. Which, I mean, we could just, whoops, that is not at all what I wanted to do. Add variable, jump distance 0. Make this a vector. And not an array, because we just need a single vector. And then, oh, whoops. Jump distance. It made a face. But that's not what I want. I want it to be jump distance 1. It made the flat mouth, wide eye face. Wait, that's not going to work either. Because then we have to set how we decide which... Oh, right. Array index. Oh, okay, that's fine. We essentially have to do this, kind of. Did I ever play Minecraft? Yes, absolutely. If the array index, put in a tier list. Put what in a tier list? Get a copy. No. Oh, jeez. This is getting really... You know what? This is too complicated. Maybe I'll get back to doing this. But let's just make sure it works, you know? And to do that, we're going to do it this way. There you go. So we get a random jump point, 1 or 2, and that jump point put Minecraft in a tier list of what? Comparing what? There has to be a category. Like, what are we judging? Like, as a game in general? Because Minecraft as a game is S tier. I don't know. Then we're gonna get the cast this object. No, that's not really what I want. We're getting a copy of whatever is that specific array. What's your other genius idea? And I mean, okay, we're casting, but does that work? What? What's the problem here? I just want to get... Oh. The arrow got... Oh, did that get undone? Oh. Weird. Yeah, okay. We want to get the jump ref. get their world location of that component specifically. In which case we could... I'm trying to decide exactly how I'm going to be doing this. You already had that idea, Lorem. You did that before. Oh no, don't tell me you're getting dementia. It's tragic. Happened to someone so young. So we get the world location. And we essentially want to fly there. No. How do we... No. I think we want to reference the self. It was to test my memory. Sure, if you want to say that. So we want to set our actor transform. Set actor transform. Well, we want actually specifically location, so set actor location. If we do this, they'll just teleport to the place. They'll teleport there right now. And then self-launch. So this is when they actually like launch themselves at you. They find the rotation of the player, and they continue to look at the player. All right, see you, Lorem. Oh boy, how complicated. We're gonna remove this stuff for a moment, just break the connection, and then we're going to find jump point. So with find jump point, it's going to do this. I'm gonna stop walking. This is where we play an animation for them, like getting in like to a jump position and then jumping. The timeline is kind of would probably help, like adding a calling this jumping time or something. So this starts playing, and as this plays, the thing gets updated. So the player's position goes from... I don't think that's gonna work, actually. Whatever, we'll try it. And then When finished, self-launch. The timeline, sure, it'll have a length of 5. Bro. Add key, float add. There we go. Add another one. This one will be... Actually, the length should be like 3. We don't need it to be that long. This one will be 1.5. It'll be at 0.5. And finally, at 3 seconds, it'll be at 1. So it'll be done at 3 seconds. Ah, my eye decided to start. Oh my goodness, my eye. Whew. Sorry about that. There we go. And with this, I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest with you, but it should hopefully be fine. Whoops, we are outside of the thing, so we gotta move up to like here. Hey man. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, an infinite loop got called. I have no idea why. Oh boy. Sliding called an infinite loop? Ah, it's probably because continue fighting causes an infinite loop. Yeah, alright, that's fair enough. So find a jump point. Right now, they just teleport over to the location. Meaning that none of this other stuff helped. And... Hey, man. Jumping time? What? Jumping time isn't even doing anything right now. What are you talking about? How can that cause an infinite loop? Find jump point. I don't quite understand why that's causing an infinite loop. Ah. Yeah, continue fighting is causing an infinite loop. That's a problem because that's a loop that I want. That's like a very intentional loop. And it's just supposed to keep going until, you know, the fight ends. Unsure. Not quite sure what to do. I mean, I might just have to link it to the tick event, to be honest. And just iron out all the issues that happens there. Because I mean, that's pretty much the only option I can think of. But for now, I'm gonna solve this first instead. Now we need them to actually, like, hold on to the wall. So, to do that, we essentially need to set movement mode custom. Yeah, set movement mode. none, I mean, that's fine. We can set movement mode to none, and then, but also have a thing here to set the animation to, like, you know, holding. Delay, and then self-launch. They turn this way. They're facing... Actually, that might not work either. Okay, yeah. Kind of. Well, it kind of works. But now they're, like, turning back and forth a lot. That's another thing we have to solve. But at least they're up there. We could probably have to move this off a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So while they're up there, they're like holding. And then... But although this still has another issue, because... So he goes to that... You haven't gone into that wall, but... Oh, no. Does it still... Actually, it does still work, because they automatically turn around to the other wall no matter what, because of the way their collision works. Okay, that alright. That kind of just solved itself. But now, we need them to actually launch themselves. I have can launch on false. Is that's not supposed to be the default, is it? Where is can launch? I know you're somewhere. Yeah, no, can launch is supposed to be true by default. That's the issue. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that gotta remember when moving over to another thing. You're gonna launch yourself? What is the issue? We have to actually set movement mode to, like, falling. Right. Because we set it to none. Now we have to set it back to actually doing something. So, like, here, we set movement mode. You can just delete that. And then we'll pop another connection off of this. Move that over. There we go. Excuse me. And then we set movement mode to falling. That should be fine, I think. Because this will happen really fast. As far as we can tell, nothing should... Huh? What the heck? What is... Okay. We need the, Oh, boy. Let me... I need to do some stuff. Rotate... This rotates the launch direction arrow, right? We need this to be visible. Is this working? Or is it hidden in game? Which one is it? Oh, jeez. Yeah, turn off hidden in game. Okay, so the arrow's working. That's good. Now they're not launching themselves. What is pourquoi? Dang. Let's add a breakpoint there, just so I can kind of get an idea of what's going on. Launching themselves. Okay, right. Goes through there. Why did this get called again? That was weird. Why did it get called again? Huh. Anyway, welcome back, Lorem. So, okay. That happens. We proceed forward. Okay, go, go. Timer plays. Oh, then we get reset. We don't go through the timer. We instead go back to self-launch. Okay. Here's what I think will solve it. So, we essentially need one of these. Again. But instead of can slide, we need a new Boolean called... Wait. Huh? We have a Boolean called can launch. Find references. Where do we set this? Can... Okay. Interesting. Then we'll need a variable called can jump point, I guess. And then if you can't fall, but you can... My huh is iconic. I'm glad you at least get some enjoyment out of my confusion. But this is true. Then, proceed. There we go. That should help, I think. All right, it continues. But it doesn't continue. Why doesn't it continue? What the heck is going on? Because it's like going through and then stopping here. Wait, does it even get here? Wait, did I... Okay, yeah. Hey. Alright, we arrive here. What is our... What are you... No entries match for... I mean, okay, fair enough, I guess. We play launch anim. Michael Afton, where your brother went? My goodness. What? Now we're continuing. Huh? It's moving forward now. Was the breakpoint breaking it somehow? Weird. Very weird. Also, why did he okay. Hmm. I guess it kind of works fine now, I guess. Whatever. We'll get into the actual launching part now, I guess. We don't need to check if if there's a wall or anything. We just need to, because we know there will be a wall. So the check is just gonna be true. This, I'm pretty sure, slows down how fast he falls. Can we do that? Probably should. So if he finds jump point, teleports to the jump point, set... I mean, I guess don't set movement mode to none. Actually... Let me paste this stuff here. I'm not gonna delete this. I'm just gonna move it out of the way. Bro thinks he's the main antagonist. Who? The boss? Because he's not the main antagonist, but he is an antagonist. Did I ever go to Disney World? Yes, I have. I have family who lives in Florida, so... Wait, is that Disney World or is that Disneyland? I don't remember. I went to one of them. And I think I might have went to the other one as well. So... yeah. This slows down how fast they move. So now they're going to be sliding. In fact, I'm gonna do it to like 2,000. So it's practically like stopping. That does mean that we don't need this movement mode anymore. We can just go right into that. And we don't need this thing there. Cool. Does that work? Let's see. Okay. Devin, I have a house. We do want them to stop. Why does everything like squish over time? I see why we put But walk speed is 0, so they should just like not be walking. Maybe they're not close enough to the wall to do stuff. I'm gonna try it. Just put it a little closer to the wall. You know what? Let's just go all the way over here, and if the enemy starts spazzing out, we know that. Yeah, okay. We're at 11. Just a little closer. Just a little closer. How's the weather in New Jersey? It's all right. We don't get much snow anymore, so that's the thing. I think 10 is probably too close, to be honest. Yeah, I think movement mode none is actually just better. It's raining in Italy. Oh, right now the weather is pretty good. A little cold, but not too cold. Set movement mode flying, maybe? That might work, I think. Strain connection to... Nope. Whoopsies. Whatever. Forget it. I shouldn't have tried anything. So remove this stuff here. Set movement mode to none. And then launch ourselves, or, well, the enemy, at movement mode flying. Okay. So, yeah, definitely too close to the wall. Bring that up to 12, maybe? Too close to the wall again. You know what? Let's just bring it up to 14. Hey, man. What is... Oh, oops. What's happening right now? I'm not sure. $20? Huh? Why'd they fly that way? Or that... Yeah, that way. Huh? Literally, I don't... What is happening here? I actually don't even know what this is. Knockback direction? What? Oh, is this for if the player gets knocked? Whatever. I'll figure that out later. First of all, I gotta figure out how to get this guy actually. Where did they go? Maybe it's a matter of just where I'm putting this rather than what I'm putting. So, like... Let's move a good chunk of this over here. Connect that there. So it sets ground friction to 0. That doesn't matter because we're in the air. So, honestly, in this case, remove that. And that. Okay. So ground friction is 0. Is non-existent. Doesn't matter. Oh, wow. A bunch of stuff doesn't matter here, I guess. Can launch. Okay, all this gets set to true. Get... The only thing that I need to do is that right as we launch the character, we have to set it so that the movement mode is falling. Or... Wait, I got an idea. I think I know how we're going to do this. We're gonna put it back, set movement mode falling. Flying, I mean. But after that, we're gonna over here set move mode to falling. So it's like it's a lot of work, honestly, for very little. Like purpose. That's fine. Straighten and straighten. I'm just gonna straighten them all out real quick. Straighten connection to reroute node. Okay, perfect. There we go. With these straightened. Oh. Well, this one has to be. Okay, there you go. So we set this movement mode to falling. Then this way, the idea, we'll see how it works in practice, is that we'll start moving and then immediately start falling in the direction of the player. So let's put this like over here. Why does it keep unstraightening itself? Whoops, that's the wrong thing I want to straighten. There we go. Put that there. I'm just trying to make things look nice now, I think. Whew. Oh boy. So much work to do. Ultimately pretty basic stuff. But that's life, I guess. That is life. Okay. With that, hopefully that'll work. We'll see, I guess. Okay. This won't. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna help, but I'll try it anyway. XY override. Nope. Again, does not help. Oh my goodness. Get rotation, get forward vector. Movement speed is like... Huh? That's not what the movement speed's supposed to be. Or is it? I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be that. Yeah, it's supposed to be 500. Are all the variables just set wrong? What? Have I been doing all this other work when the issue was just that the movement speed was 0? That's literally it. Now the question is, why does they get teleported again? Oh boy. Did I have to do any of this? By the way, this is supposed to be like flying. But clearly that actually didn't matter. And also, it just kind of works now. Except sometimes it just gets stuck up there. For reasons I cannot tell. Why? I'm not sure. But at least that's solved. I gotta check the variables before I actually start messing stuff up. Is this not necessary at all? I just want to see if it's necessary, like, at all. No, it's literally just unnecessary. But also, aren't they walking? Okay, they launch, and I mean now they are walking. I don't know. I don't know. That just gives us more space, I guess, to do stuff later. Man. Still not even 4, which means we still got like an hour and a half to go. Who knows? Maybe by the end of the stream, I'll actually get this done. No, I won't. But it's always good to dream. Also, I think now that I solved that issue, I probably could have done the sliding thing. Instead of doing movement mode none. I mean, we might as well, because it's essentially the same thing. It just makes it slightly more dynamic, and also makes it so I don't have to set movement modes. But again, not going to delete it just in case I will need it. That kind of rhymed. Not going to delete it just in case I need it. Put it like over here, and then put these things over here. Let's no, they just fall in that case. All right, well, that confirms that doesn't work, and I can't undo. Why? I don't know. And that's why I don't delete it. Because when I need it, I need it. Gosh. You know what? Let's take a slight brain break. Oh. Stretch a little bit. How you guys doing? What are you thinking about? Any thoughts on the game so far, or just anything? Just anything, really. I've been having fun doing stuff. Outside of streaming, I've been writing a little bit of a story. And also, there's these threads that I like to go on, where you world build, and like somebody said, hey, let's make a blank setting, and everybody puts in ideas one by one as the setting gets built. I made one, and we're making a mythological setting right now. It's pretty cool, I think. Mostly, we've made like the gods who have made the world and all that kind of things. That's mainly what I've been up to. Yeah. Have you guys got anything going on at all? The reason I'm taking just a small break is because sometimes you need to clear your mind so you can think more. Fun fun fact, did you know, I think you can only have like 5 hours of productivity before your productivity just tanks when you're working on stuff. You're doing homework? Well, I hope you work very hard in the homework. I never really did my homework that often. I would save it till I was at school in my desk and then do it there, which you shouldn't do. You should not do that, but that's what I did. All right. Nice little break. I feel a little refreshed just from chatting like that. Now that we set that up, we teleport. Okay, so we find the jump point, teleport to that jump point. We're going to need to fix that in a bit. We set our movement mode to none. We're also going to have to put an animation where we're like holding on to the wall. And then they launch themselves. All this other stuff works fine. We essentially just need to, well, not really. For some reason, they keep teleporting back, and I think that might, but I think that's an issue of like this. So instead, we could probably do a. I mean, that might be the issue where it is. So instead, we would just remove it from here. See? Okay. Looks like I'm making mac and cheese later. Wahoo. Okay. So the issue with doing this is that we can't. It kind of makes it way harder to test because there's no loop really. Yeah, she said macaroni. It's one of the foods that I make really well. What are they doing? They just stopped walking. Okay. Okay. Launch themselves. And now they're working fine, I guess. Oh. Because there's no animations, it's kind of hard to guess what they're going to do. But I understand how they work enough that I can kind of guess it. They're just sliding. They're just doing a ton of slides. Alright, now they're launching themselves. Okay. There we go. It's not a very exciting fight at the moment. Ouch. They grabbed me. Actually, I have not seen them do a well, actually that might be it's slide and grab kind of look the same when they're You kind of treat them the same actually. We'll see how to I'll figure out a way to differentiate them. So right now this kind of works fine. What? Oh. Yeah, delete that. The Unreal didn't want to let me do that anyway, so it's fine. It's whatever. Okay. Now, we have to make them not teleport. And this really should be easy. I feel like I've done this specific thing of moving an actor to another location without teleporting 1,000 times, and yet every time I need to do it, I do not remember how. I don't know why. Italy food better? I'm sure it is. I don't. But I could eat, like, anything and I'd be fine. big thing. I related to that. Like, do you like your school lunches? Because when I was in school, I devoured my school lunches. I was totally fine with them. I had absolutely no issue eating school lunch. Whoops. Although, personally, I think since I've graduated, I've seen some images from, and I'm like, some schools have it rough, man. My school didn't have, like, the best food, but it was good. Want a timeline of, like, 3 seconds. Check. At 0 seconds, we're at a value of 0. We're doing this again. At a time of 1.5, we're at a value of 0.5. And at a time of 1, we are at a 3. Whoops, sorry. We're at a value of 1. So that's like in percentages, that brings up to 100. Makes sense. We're playing from start. We're doing this animation as I swear that I feel like this is how you do it, but if it's not, then I don't know what to do. Come on, do your thing. Teleport. Gosh, dang it. They're not teleporting. Okay, uh-oh. Why do they do that? I'm very concerned of why they did that. And now they're stuck. What happened? You know what? Just for testing purposes, find jump point. It'll only do that one move. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. It was working before. Now they're like, how are we getting to the end of live? Only, I mean, you're not the only person watching. There's been other people. You're the only person who's commented, admittedly, but there have been other people watching. What is happening? Clearly, this is related to the timeline, but why? I have no idea. Okay, so boom. All right, whatever. We'll Google it. I wanted to try to figure it out on my own because, again, I've done this so many times, but I'll just Google it. All right? Unreal. How to smoothly move actor from one place to another with timeline. Bro's gonna Google it. I mean, that's what Google is for, you know? Huh? Wait. That's not gonna... Lerp! Lerp! There we go! Oh my god. That word that I've always forgotten. Come on. Where does it say lerp? A timeline combined with lerp is pretty good for this. The former provides. How do I? Huh? Where? Wait. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to find the answer. I'm like, it like highlighted it, but then didn't show me where to find it, so I could get the actual details. Ah, okay. Okay. So, I mostly got it. I just gotta adjust some stuff. Let's move this stuff over. And move this down just... Well... Actually, yeah. I'm gonna need to unconnect that. Because we're gonna have to add a lerp vector. Here. And then we're gonna insert this variable. We need to get our current location. So, reference to self, not self-launch, reference to self, and get actor's location. And then, there you go. So, we're gonna get our... Literally, I had everything except lerp. I don't know why I always forget about lerp. It's always lerp that I forget about. And like, my goodness. And we have to connect this track. I mean, we can rename it to can we rename it? What? You know what? Doesn't matter. Yeah, rename that to alpha, because that's what we're going to be using it for. And, yeah. Perfection. Gonna make another thing just so it's easier to clean up. Dang it. I never move it enough. There we go. With that set up, we can see. Oh, you got a watch later of 37 videos? That's hilarious. But it do really be like that sometimes. I should make up a watch later of stuff. Because, you know, for the reaction streams, which, by the way, we are reacting to stuff tomorrow. So if you got anything you want me to react to, put it in there. If you want to promote yourself, though, there's a different channel for that on the Discord. Okay, so with this, they still teleported. That's not supposed to happen. Oh. I see what's happening here. I think. Let me... Yeah, okay. We need to set can jump points to false. I mean, yeah. So we can't loop it forever. Speaking of, let's move this up here just so that it's with the other booleans. Then we call self-launch, and then after self-launch finishes is when we can set that back to true. Don't mess with me right now, alright? Jeez. Nice. Sweet. Let me recolor this stuff just so that it works better. Like this. With this, we finished, honestly, the attack stuff of the boss that I was the most worried about. Well, assuming this worked, of course. They still just teleport, though. I don't know why. Oh! I think it's because this is part of the update. That's, Because it's getting a random one. We need this to be outside of the timeline. Yikes. So I think we actually do need a variable called chosen jump. Make this a what kind of thing are these? I'm sorry. These are BP jump off points. Okay. We need an object reference of a jump off point. This one is going to be set before the timeline. So we're actually going to pull this off over here. What do you mean it's not? Okay. Can I change this to specific? Obviously I can't. What am I even talking about? I can't change it to a jump off reference. First of all, you're okay. That's fine. It's okay. We can set that there. Then set this here. Then the timeline happens. Okay. And then in the timeline, we get the chosen jump. No, actually, whoops, sorry. We need specifically the off the chosen jump. Come on, come on, come on. We need to get your jump reference and get the world location of jump reference. Okay. Whew. Got it. Move that forward. Move this forward. And we got it. I think that should work. I hope that will work. God, I hope that will work. Okay. I mean, at least they're not spazzing. So that's... Secondly, I have no idea what you're even saying, Lorem. But why are they stuck up there now? I don't get why they're just stuck there. Also, they're still teleporting, which is not at all what's supposed to be happening. What am I doing wrong? I've literally... I think I'm using get actor's location wrong here. This probably has to be like a tick event. Oh wait, current location. I have a variable for that. Literally just get current location. Will that help? Nope. Also, they're triggering it from hitting, like, the wall and not looking at me. Well, I think they were hitting me. They're just, like... it's just, like, really far. Jeez. Also, we need to have a delay, like, over here. Because they're just instantly teleporting, which is not... in general, just isn't what we want, period. We want them to stop so that we have time to play the animation of them, like, crouching. But why is... okay. Let's just pause here so that we can actually work and figure some stuff out. Okay. Right. Jeez, the lerp vector just isn't working. So the jump ref location is where... oh, wait. I have this wrong. Because A is where we start, B is where we end. Will that fix it? It might. Oh, sorry. Turn that off. Let's try it. If it does, I mean, that'd be cool. Oh, yeah, that was it. Now, we just gotta figure out why this happens. Very confusing. I have no idea why, to be honest with you. Alright, so the timeline works. I just had the order all out of whack. Now they should be launching themselves, but they currently are not. They jump. Where to go from here? Alright, we're at self-launch. Timer is set. The stuff are running now. We get that handle. Oh. I now see what's going on. Wait, no. That shouldn't be happening either. I'm sorry. Give me a moment. What is going on here? Genuinely, when am I ending stream? Lorem, when do you think I'm ending stream? Honestly, I want to know, when do you think I will end stream? Ooh. Rolled myself a little bit of soda after, like, drinking water for a while. Makes it taste extra special. Okay, sorry. No, it's just you ask this question every stream, and my answer is always the same, except occasionally when it's not the same. You think maybe 5? Well, I have a crazy news to tell you. I'm ending the stream at 5, yeah. Okay, we move forward. So timer by event. Okay, we got the handle. So why is attacking false before, but now it's true? Why did we get sent back here? Okay. This thing is still going. But now we get here and the condition, and now it's false. Why does that happen? Thanks for your humor. You're very funny. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I do try my best to entertain. Why is this getting triggered? The thing that I'm not quite sure I understand is, for some reason, self-launch is getting triggered twice. See? And then it gets called again. I think the only way to... No, I already have like a check for this. And this check is mainly supposed to happen to ensure that we're not like doing this thing twice. Which we don't really need anymore because we're already checking for attacking. Am I Christian? Yes, I am Christian. The guys... What? The, I don't remember what they're called. The 3 wise men? I'm sure they have names, but I'm not aware of them. Okay. Yeah, so it still gets called twice. And then they just, like, get stuck there. And it gets called again. Why? Let's just... We have to find the references of this, I think. Okay, now we need to find the... In Italy, it's called Re Magi? Magi? Interesting. Weird. All right. This is attacking to true. which means that here it should not trigger again. ¿Qué, mame? ¿Qué estás hablando de? Yo nunca dicho nada similar. I have no idea what my mom's talking about there. He's like, don't give your address out. I'm like, yeah, obviously. I spilled water. Oh no. Genuinely, I'm not sure what is wrong with all of this code. I'm gonna come through it. So, when we overlap with the player, I have no idea. But it is what it is, I guess. Honestly, this part, we really only need to set this once. Huh? Hello? There you go. We can set this when we begin play. Of course. For some reason, it didn't copy. Even though I pressed the buttons. There you go. Now we have a little less code in the way. We just need to set this once, and then honestly, every time we do this, we can just use our player reference, honestly. I don't know if it makes much of a difference to not... Where's the player reference? There. Player. I don't know if it makes a ton of a difference to use our own reference or not. But if it does, hopefully it makes things better. Jesus. Got loud. It's not all of a sudden the music. My mom brought me headphones. Cool. I'll use that for my phones, I guess. Because I mainly leave these headphones with my PC. Yeah, alright, there we go. Adios, mame! Alright, now we only have one fine player reference. Pawn. Oof. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Hopefully. But all we can do is hope. Alright, let's see. Do you work... Ouch. Come on. Do other stuff. Don't just charge at me. Ouch. I jumped into his way. Why does he not launch himself while he's in the air? Like, he goes up and then he just stays there. But only sometimes. Other times he works perfectly fine. Okay. This would be really scuffed, but I could make it add a check to make sure that we've gone through here already. Yeah, this would be really scuffed. Do I have anything that's called launch? Add variable launching. What the heck? I just closed it. That's annoying. Is launching Boolean. Compile. Save. I feel like I don't know what's you'd set this immediately here to true. I don't really you're gonna need to go. That's fine, Lauren. Do whatever you gotta do. Oh, really? That's cool. I wish you the best of luck with that. Like, the only reason I'm making this branch at all is the fact that if launching is true, is because for some reason it like gets stuck in a loop. The clothes are heavy. Yeah, I've been in a couple of like church play stuff. A lot, pretty honestly, throughout my life. They're kind of fun, I think. So by default, it's false. This gets set to true. If it's false, go here. If it's true, just go here. Skip all of that. Let's rewire some stuff. Reroute some stuff so that everything's good. It frustrates me that I have to like do this because it doesn't really make any sense to like why I'm doing it. But I have no idea why the code is looping, essentially. And if I can't solve that, I have to do it this clunky way. Which is unfortunate, but, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, what? Huh? Why was that disconnected? Ouch. There you go. Do your thing. Come on, come on. I should not have said oh, jeez. He's scary. Come on. You get baptized as a child? My church doesn't do that. Uh-oh, I'm about to die. And you're not even going to launch yourself once. There we go. Is it because the cam launch was not set? Is that why? You know what? Let's set it back. And also, for testing purposes again, we're just gonna set all of this to here. How many hits do you need to die? Like, right now, 4. I did get baptized. We just don't get baptized as children. It does not work. Okay. I guess I was... My crazy thing worked. There we go. Honestly, just for... I'm gonna have it both set into doing the wall jump. Let's go back into over here. Where are we? There we are. If it's true... Come on. Delete. Why can't I delete you? There you go. Why can't I delete him? Please. Come on. I need you to be disconnected. You can get baptized in... Yeah, you can get baptized as an adult. I mean, Jesus was baptized as an adult, so I don't know. Was he... Wait, was he an adult? He wasn't a kid. He wasn't like a baby. Okay, there we go. So false leads to this. There you go. I have no idea. Okay, there you go. I mean, then why'd you ask? There we go. And with this, we have kind of a thing that doesn't look too bad, I guess. Whew. There we go. Leave that one. Also, just to look nicer, honestly. Strain connection. No. Strain connection to... Never mind. I'm just going to leave it there. Alright. So, with this, we have to do an annoying check of is launching. If we are launching, then we can just go... We can skip this code and go right to set movement. I don't know why we have to do this loop. Did I have any animals? Only fish. My mom just dislikes pretty much any animal. Ow. There we go. Launched himself. Launched himself. Huh? What the heck is happening? The arrow isn't pointing at me. They're getting sent and launched. Like, they're, like, moving in the wrong direction. What? This is so annoying. I don't even get why it's not working. Ouch. Now I'm gonna die. Jeez. It's like a 50% chance of him doing it, and he's just not doing it now. He teleported. Why did he teleport? Huh? I don't understand. I don't understand in the slightest. Okay. I need to figure out what's going on there. For some reason, the arrow is getting reset. I don't get it. What is happening? When does oh. Actually, we don't want this to happen. So let's just get rid of that. You left your stove on? That's very dangerous. I hope whatever you're making didn't get burnt. Yeah, it just resets itself. And now he's not even moving. It was burning? That's unfortunate. Yeah, you see that? That's not how this should work at all. And now he's teleporting. Huh? Wait, by the way, do I ever set this to not true? Find reference. Yeah, I do set it back to being true so that you can't... Wait. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, I never set it to false. No, wait. Huh? Can jump point? Where? Okay. This is getting annoying. Okay. Like, this is getting ridiculous, right? I can't be the only one who feels that, right? Showing connection to that. Oh my gosh, don't test me. Okay. Now they should at least stop teleporting, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why right as they're about to jump, it like, nope, they're still teleporting. Huh? Why are they teleporting? They just shouldn't be teleporting, ever. That's not a thing they should do. Because they should always play. Usually the first night isn't hard. Yeah. I feel like I've just been smashing my head against the wall trying to figure this out. Okay. Let's just think. Find jump point gets called. It checks, can we jump to a point? If we can, which is the first time we're doing it, yes, we can. It's like, are we falling? No? Okay, proceed. Set can jump point to false. Now, we cannot do this again. Until this is true. Set our walk speed to 0 so we're not walking. Delay for a moment so that we can like play an animation. And now we will jump to, we will set a chosen jump point. What's the jump point? It'll be a random one from, it's one of the two. And, well, okay, we set it there. Now the timeline plays. As it plays, we will move the actor from point A, which is their current location, to point B, which is the chosen jump reference. And it'll take 3 seconds because they're linked to the timeline. Teleport is not what we think it is, by the way. It doesn't actually... It's not actually about teleporting. Did I play FNAF? Yes, I have, I think. But now they do teleport. Which they should never do. And I don't understand why. Okay, self-launch it's called. The first... my goodness. Oh, I see. I think I have to... I really have to set this even further. This needs to be at the very beginning. To ensure everything else happens. Like the first game. There we go. That probably will solve the arrow thing. I hope. I think. No, it doesn't. I don't know why. The arrow... I don't know why the arrow would ever reset. When does... This is giving me a headache. Because it just doesn't make any sense to me. Because I don't know why this would stop. Okay, clear and validate handle. Fine. We're going well. Yeah, okay. Clear and... okay. Why does it keep getting called? Because it's like looping or something? Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. As long as it's... Huh? What's going on? Okay, fine. They get launched at me. But that didn't happen before. And now they teleport. I don't understand. I actually don't get it. Dang. That's a rough way to end the stream, I think, but I just don't know. I can't figure it out. I need to check another thing. Okay. Why is this rough? Yeah, it's rough because I don't understand. Except not that time it worked. When there's like a delay, it works. But why? And where did there's multiple delays already, so like where would a delay even be needed to be? Okay, that time it worked. Why? I don't get it, is the problem. I just don't get it. Guess minus 1 hour of sleep? What? Yeah. Oh, now they walk. I'm always still here. Welcome back, Traylon. I mean, you've arrived when the stream is ending, but my goodness, am I so utterly confused. I don't get why this doesn't work. Especially the fact that the arrow was working before. You know what? Screw it. Let me try something. I'm just gonna close it. I'm just gonna restart this thing and maybe hope that it was an internal error. The boss launching themselves. For some reason, it's just not doing how it's just not doing what's supposed to, even though it should be, and I don't see why it, like, it's not. Okay, see, they jump over to one of them, and then they're supposed to launch themselves at me. Instead, they just didn't, as you saw. They aimed at us and then reset right as they are about to jump. I just don't know why. Okay. Let me just move this to the side, just so I can keep an eye on the actual game screen. Come on. Advance a single frame. It's not allowing me to. I can't even test it properly. Oh, okay. Don't mess with me. Why are you going back and forth? I just want to advance a single frame. See? I don't even get it. I don't even get it. You got an idea? Share it. Literally, I can't think of anything, so might as well. I did, Lorem. I did. I've done that already. Did the music end also, by the way? It did. Wow. We're literally in silence because music ended. Okay. Let me just figure out why. So you get the enemy position here. Anything wrong with our rotate? Nope, the rotate's the exact same. No, in a different spot, obviously, but pretty much the same. Obviously, our trigger for it is different. Self-launch. Okay. Right now it's doing a check. We literally have moved the can launch over just because something is wrong. Wait. No, but we didn't have it that way before, so I don't see why it would solve anything. My thought was like maybe put this after the branch, but why would that fix anything? I don't know. I'm just doing it because nothing else seems to be working. It's especially frustrating because it was working before. Yeah, there we go. Then it resets at the last moment. But clear. Okay, so we do clear and invalidate the thing right before launching. But that shouldn't be the issue. Because the position doesn't reset of the arrow. Or does it? Let's find the let's find references to the launch direction. Okay, we get launch direction here, here. Okay, here. And here. We set the location of the launch direction back to 0, like the rotation, after a full second delay. A second delay that comes after another 0.1 delay. I'll add another full second if that would fix this issue. Okay, come on. Why did that work? Why did that work? Honestly, we don't even need this variable anymore, because they're on the same thing. So just... I'm not even happy that it worked. Because I don't even understand why it did. And not in the... I don't... Oh, man, I don't really... It's just... Yeah, it worked. Why? I couldn't even begin to tell you. I just increased the delay in between. Do I even set the gravity scale anywhere else on this whole thing? Find references. That's in slide. Yeah, this one just doesn't need to be here. A full second delay. Now that I've removed one of the seconds, so it's two, so instead of 2 seconds, it's 1. Will it get reset again? Okay. Wait, I think, no, that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why. Actually, what's causing the delay that allows this to trigger happening? Like, where is that going on? Because there shouldn't be any delay in between doing all this stuff, right? I mean, yes, here, but... You're going to sleep? Well, it's about to be the end of the stream, so that's fine. Good night, Lorem. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for being here the entire stream. I'm always happy to have you. Bye. I really don't get this. This also does mean, by the way, that I just don't gotta do the whole is launching thing at all. Because it's like a time thing. They go up to their place. Never mind, I do have to do that still. Why? Because it gets stuck in a loop for some reason. A loop that just shouldn't be happening, by the way. Like, at all. But alright. I mean... Now I gotta figure out why they start teleporting after... And why they just stop moving. So many issues. So much to solve. But, we're gonna leave that for another stream. I'll just be happy that I solved one problem. It took a lot of time. An unnecessarily long amount of time. But it is what it is, I guess. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Even if it was, you know, first it was me talking about random stuff, and then it was me slamming my head and being like, oh my gosh, I don't understand why this isn't working. Me, throughout the entire stream. Well, the last half of the last half of the stream. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it at least. Let's go into our just chatting screen. What a stream. But if you liked it, leave it a like. You know, follow, subscribe, do all those things, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch, you know. It really helps out. I really appreciate it. You're doing me a huge solid if you do that. And if you don't feel like doing that, maybe you'll feel like joining the Discord. We don't have a fun little URL, you know, like discord.gg/Reddikai. That'd be really cool, but we don't have it. But if you do want to join us, I'll post an invite in the chat. This one expires in 7 days. It doesn't matter. the stream is going to end soon. There you go. It's in the chat if you want to join. So, come on around if you want. With that, yeah. I've talked about everything I want to talk about. Unless you guys have anything you want to say to me. We are pretty much done. And with that, stream ends, I guess. Die. Gosh, I got like a, my chin does not look good on stream. Probably because I haven't shaved. I have to shave. Oh. Anyway, again, actually, bye this time.